Welcome to Scratch Task 1. In this video we're going to make a simple game which hopefully we'll build upon over the next 10 or so task videos which you'll be able to implement into your assessment. So let's begin. So we're starting with just a blank Scratch interface and we're going to make a couple of things first. We're going to start by using a variable and we're going to make the variable for all sprites and we're going to call it score. And then we'll go okay. Now we actually don't need the cat in this one, so we're going to delete the cat and just have it like this. Now we're going to make a new sprite, not choose one. Let's actually draw one. So draw a sprite, and I want it to be just a red circle. So we'll do it right in the middle like that. If you hold shift and make sure it's a circle, right in the middle like that, right there. Perfect. Okay, so now we have our red circle. Now, I'm going to set the size, we'll leave it 100% for now. But the more clicks I think we get on it, the smaller we'll make it go. Now, the first thing we're going to do is go to events and go when flag clicked. And we're going to say forever if touching mouse pointer. Now actually we might do this a bit of a different way, one way that we haven't done before. We'll say when this sprite is clicked, we'll change and we'll say score by 1. Okay, so if I push play and every time I click it now you can see I get a new score. And what we then want to do is say when the flag is clicked, set score to 0. So every time we start, there we go. So the whole point of the game will be to get to maybe 20 or something like that. So, and then when you restart, the score goes 0 again. Now we need to make it a bit interesting because at the moment it's just a red dot that's doing nothing. So we'll say when flag clicked forever, and let's make him move around a little bit. So we can say go to random position and you see what happens here. Now it goes very fast. We probably need to add a weight in there. So let's say 0.5. Probably a little quick. So 1. So there you go. He's moving around now and you can see you can kind of click it very fast. So we do have somewhat of a game here, but it's not very good. And you can see you can just move him around and, you know, it's not the most fun. So we need to make it a little better. We'll say move around forever, but we'll also make it hide. So we'll go hide, pick random position, and then show. I might put it like that. Oh, okay, I like that. Now, it's going very fast, so maybe we'll put another weight in there. There you go, I like that. So now we've got sort of the basic of the game, where you click it and it goes away. To make it a bit more fun, we should say the more clicks you do, the harder it gets. So we'll make a new variable, and we'll call this variable ball speed. Okay? And we'll put this ball speed into our weights like that. And we'll say when the game starts, set ball speed to 2. So it's going to be very slow at first. There you go, very slow. We'll also say that when the sprite is clicked, change ball speed by -0.2. Cool, so now each time you click it, you'll see you get a new score and the ball speed gets a little faster. And you can see you can kind of click it multiple times here, which we want to avoid. Oh, now it's probably too hard. Okay, so to fix some of those bugs, to get rid of the multiple clicking, we'll also say when the sprite is clicked, we'll make it hide, which is under looks, hide. So now, from the start, if you click it quickly, it's gone. And there it is, gone. And you can see it's getting harder every time you click it. Here we go. And I'm still winning this game at the moment. Eventually it's going to become impossible, which is now. I think the only tactic is just to click randomly and hope that you... Oh, I got it. But now that's impossible. No matter... Oh, I got another one. Come on. Another one. Another one. Okay, you get the point of the game. So, that's kind of the basic game all set up. We can probably add a couple more harder things to it. Maybe that every time we click on the sprite, we will say change size by -5. And let's make this only change by 0.1 so the game goes a bit longer. So play. Okay, it's taking a while. And you can see it should start getting smaller every click you get. There we go. Smaller again, and so on. And then something I forgot, we need to say set size to 100 when we start. So everything here is kind of like the start of the game. It just resets everything. Here is what happens when we click it, and here is just controlling that ball moving around. And you can see now it's getting harder, both in terms of size and also the speed. Oh, that's very hard now. Okay, I don't really think it's possible beyond this point. No, that's too hard. I'll try and get one more. Oh, yes, I got one more. No, too hard from there. Okay. So hopefully you've got to this point. I think in our next video, we're going to add an intro screen and a game over screen. Just to make it a little more interactive as a game. So make sure you've got all of that done before you go on to the next part.